Hey guys, I want to do another story time hair play, but I'm struggling to come up with stories. I'm not sure what kind of stories I want to tell, or I just can't seem to pluck them out of the air. Normally, it's really weird for me because I don't know. I just seem to be good at coming up with things like that. I can just if I in a similar situation, if I want to pull out a story, it just seems like I can think of one. For some reason, when I want to do ASMR story time, I don't know. I'm just getting writer's block for the first time in my life. Storyteller's block. But I still want to do story time, so I decided to just talk about some things I really liked and things in my life that have really been enjoyable. So if anyone wanted to try any of these, I mean, some of them are popular, so you might have tried things like books and games, and apps. So anyways, let's get started. Play with your hair. Part of the problem with the story time, I think, is I don't know how factual I want to be. I don't know if anyone cares about the exact dates. Or just the general outline of a story. But, or if I wanted to, how I wanted to do it. Like at one point I was thinking about just basically explaining the storyline to Final Fantasy VII. But now I realize that's such a long game. But it could be interesting. I don't know. And then I wanted to tell a story about how the color orange got its name. It actually came from an orange tree. The color orange got its name from the fruit, which was pretty cool. But how long is that story gonna last? I'll probably tell it in a minute, so it wasn't long enough. So I thought about telling multiple stories. But one of my favorite books, as far as random rambles, I think that's what I'm going to call this video, story time random rambles. And the first random ramble is the book The Name of the Wind. It's by this guy named Patrick Rothfuss, and it is one of the best books I've read in a while. And I think there's going to be 3 books in the series. There's only 2 out now. But they're just, if you haven't read them, they're like Harry Potter for adults. They're so good. They focus on this character named Kavod, in his life. And he's basically just an all-star at everything he does. And he goes to this college to learn magic, I guess you could say, but the different aspects of it, like spell making. Oh, they got a fancy term for it. I can't remember. So he's there because he's trying to learn everything he can and get into this library where he can learn to fight the people who killed his parents. Oh, and I actually want to show you guys an app. I love this game. It's called Orlax. And it's just a fun game. I show everyone I can. And you basically have these stars and they make 1 dot a second. If you click, you can upgrade the rings. Now it makes 2 dots a second, and I can come and take over other stars. It's cool, and the goal is, once you've taken over all the stars, all these light gray, once you've taken them all over, you fight with the green guys to be the last one standing. So he's going for this, he's going to cut me off. He's already going after me, but this is one of my favorite cell phone games. So, yeah, definitely play that. It does have a lot of aftermarket purchases, but it's a free game. And you get a lot of levels free, and then you have to buy map packs, which I kind of hate that. All video games are going the direction of in-game purchases. I just saw I got Mario Kart 8, and I saw at the bottom, you could play as Link, and then when you click on him, it's an in-game purchase. You have to buy some map pack or something like that to be able to play Link. I thought it would be so cool to play Link, but I'm not buying an extra map pack. It's not at this point. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is in-game purchase a good thing or a bad thing? I seem to know a lot of people that think it's bad. Another app that I've noticed that I really liked, my cousin showed me. And he said, oh, where are you? Udemy is pretty cool. It seems to be user created. What it is just if you want to learn anything. Number 1, double your confidence and self-esteem. Evaluation teacher training. Evernote quick and easy. How Amazon search engine works. And you basically buy these classes and they're rated. So you can kind of see what other users think. And when you buy these classes, can learn pretty much anything I've found. You can learn how to play guitar on there. I've seen a really cool one. It was designing video games, but you basically make video games as you learn how to make video games. They start with a random number generator game. It's easy, and then a word adventure game, which is 200 lines of code, and they try to teach you coding as you go along. And if you can't tell, that's one of the classes I've recently downloaded. It's really cool. If you have the time, or there's something you want to learn, it's worth looking at Udemy. I also really like Rich Dad, Poor Dad and the Rich Dad series. If you haven't read those, they're really good finance books. It's kind of an old one. Just basically wants you to work on passive income and tries to help you build wealth. And he focuses a lot on buying and selling property and renting. It was a good read, and it wasn't boring at all. I enjoyed it. Those were pretty much the main things I wanted to share today. Those are the ones when I think of something cool that I could tell someone, they immediately pop into my head. I did play this Wii U game. It was a party mashup game. I don't know what it was called. But it was made by Nintendo. And it was just a mashup game. And they had this game on there where you chase Mario, and it's an avatar dressed as Mario, and everyone else is dressed as Toad. And you chase them around the map. All the Toads chase Mario. And if you're Mario, you look at the Wii U controller, and that's your screen. And everyone else looks at the TV, so the Toads trying to capture Mario can't screen peek. There's a similar game on there, and it's Luigi's Mansion. I think those are what the ghost games are called, but I know it has to do with Luigi. And it's basically 4 people they have flashlights, and they're dressed up as random Mario characters, and they wander a small area. It looks kind of like the Clue map. And then one person is a ghost. And the ghost has the Wii U remote, so he can see everything. And for everyone else, it's dark. And the goal is to shine the flashlight on the ghost for like 20 seconds or something total. And the ghost has to capture all the characters without them shining the light on them. And it was just really exciting. It was really easy, really fun. We got my parents to play it with us, which they don't play video games, and they were having a blast. It's a fun game you check out, but I don't know how many people have Wii U's. It seems like Xbox and PlayStation kind of took the market this time around. But if you have one, it's worth a look-see. If not, there's always Call of Duty. Or Halo 5. Alright, that pretty well covers it. Maybe next time I'll be able to come up with a better story.